Hey guys, this is Stephanie Farron, the Technology Facilitator at Butler High School, and this quick video tutorial is getting started using Flipgrid. So let's start with what Flipgrid is and then how we can use it in the classroom. Flipgrid can be found by Googling Flipgrid and the web address is info.flipgrid.com. Basically what Flipgrid is, it's a social media learning platform which makes learning more like what students are used to in the social media world, such as Instagram and Snapchat. The teacher can control the videos, the length, and when they're on and off, and they can moderate them. So you can pose a question to the class, and then the class can respond via video, which might encourage more introverts to speak up in the classroom, and it's going to broaden the classroom beyond the classroom walls by allowing people to respond by video chat and respond to each other. And then as a teacher, we can moderate it. So I'm going to show you how it looks today. There's a free version, obviously, and a paid version. We're going to just use the free version today. So I'm going to click Sign Up Today in the top right-hand corner. And then I'm going to sign up using my Google account to create that. I am using my personal one because I've already made one with my CMS one. I would prefer to set this up with my CMS one. And then there's two extra steps. They want to know about your learning community. So I'm going to put that we're a high school community. And then you can also include the subject area. In this case, I'm just going to leave mine as everything, but you guys can make that more set to your particular content information. So once you create that, it's simple as that. Now we're ready to go. Okay? So I'm going to close this out. So this is the admin console for Flipgrid. Again, I can tell that because the web address is admin.flipgrid.com. And then simply to get started, I would click the button that says Add a New Grid. And it's going to ask me what to call my grid. So maybe I'm going to call it Teaching. Okay, you can use up to 35 characters. I'm going to get a code, and I can describe the purpose. Tutorial practice site. Now, one of the things I figured out is that these grids, you only get one free when you're a teacher on the free version, and then you'll have to delete them or download them to do that. Now, in your grid, you can create as many topics as you want. So maybe I only have one grid for teaching, but my first topic is going to be about current events, and then my next topic might be about another project. I can select how much response time the students get. Okay. I can give them a description or a question they must answer. I can tell them if the response is going to be moderated, which means if a student posts an inappropriate video, then I can automatically delete it or make a comment. I can also display a date or an order of the topics. So I'll create my topic. Let's see. Oh, I have to put it. What is the most interesting news you've heard? So that way they have something to respond to. Now, I can simply copy this link and then post it so that my students can have the link. I can send that to them in an email. I can look at the topic. So here we go. This is my grid. There's no responses yet. I can edit it. I can deactivate it or freeze it so they can stop posting. I can change the topics. I can move the topics around. If, for example, a student presents a very good introduction to the topic and I want them to watch it first versus at the bottom of the page, I can duplicate the topics and edit the topics and delete the topics. I can share this with a URL, which I can post straight into Canvas. I'm also going to show you how to integrate it with Canvas in just a moment. I can embed it straight into a website, or I can give them a QR code to do it and then print it out. So there's a bunch of different ways. I can also do it social media, Google Classroom if you're still using Google Classroom, or Remind, send it that way. So, but let me show you how it works with Canvas because it's pretty sweet. So I'm in Canvas, and what you'll notice is that Flipgrid is an external tool that will integrate straight into an assignment. So literally, I can post an assignment, tell the students that they need to reply in my Flipgrid, grade it, and then submit it straight to PowerSchool. So I'll show you as a student view. So now I'm in student view. I can see my assignment. I can put directions up here as a teacher. I actually have also put a YouTube video on here of a Flipgrid overview so you can see that as well. And then my assignment for my students or for you is to actually submit a Flipgrid that then I could grade. So here is how it would work as a student. I would simply click using Flipgrid. My grid pops up. the student is just going to click the plus sign and then add their video, because after all, they have all their information already in Canvas. So once they click the plus sign, it will pop up. As a teacher, I can moderate this, I can view all these, I can grade it, and it can go straight to PowerSchool. So let me show you how to set that up as a teacher. The first thing I'm going to want to do is select the course that I'm going to integrate Flipgrid into. And then I'm going to scroll down to the settings at the bottom left menu. And then once I'm in settings, I'm going to choose apps across the top. Okay. And these are apps that can be integrated into Canvas. I can filter it for Flipgrid. Okay. And then mine is already installed, but it actually tells you exactly what to do. So you would simply click Add App. And when you add the app, it's going to want a consumer key and a shared secret. So if we go back over to my Flipgrid, I will show you how to find that. At the very top, where your name is, if you drop down to Integrations, it's going to ask you if you want to integrate it into Canvas. So you click it, and then you'll give it the name. Once you do that, it will give you the code. So you'll simply copy the consumer key, and then go back into Canvas and paste it, and then copy the secret, and then come back in and paste it. So that way your Canvas is linked both to your Flipgrid and to Canvas. Once that's been done, you'll go to an assignment. You'll click Add a New Assignment. And then you will call it whatever. Give your directions. And when you get to the bottom where it asks what type of submission, you're going to go from an online submission or no submission to an external tool. Once you click External Tool, you'll want to click the Find button. And you'll want to scroll down till you find Flipgrid. When you find Flipgrid, you'll click it and hit Select. And then when you come to the bottom, actually I like it loading in a new tab so the students can see my directions on a separate tab. And you click Save. It's going to ask you which grid you want it to go to. And then once you do that, then your Flipgrid will be linked straight to your assignment. So it's a simple and easy way that you can see the students' work and the students can submit it. So what I'd like for you to do in just a minute is to try using Flipgrid yourself and talk about maybe how you can integrate this in your classroom.